My name is Brandon Felice Doncourt,
And my name is Brielle Elizabeth Doncourt.
and I am known as the Affirmation Queen on YouTube.
And I'm known as the Affirmation Princess on YouTube.
So thank you so much for tuning into our channel. We are so excited that you are here with us on today. And today we have something special. We are going to be sharing with you something that we manifested and that we always wanted to do. And so we're going to share it with you, and we're going to give you some tips on what you can do to do the same thing that we did. So what did we do, Brielle?
We wrote this beautiful book.
We
wrote Mama, Mama, Can I Be Anything I Want to Be?
So we wrote this book, and not only did we write this book, we published this book as well. So we're going to be reading the book to you, and I'm also going to be sharing some tips with you if you are interested in how to write a children's book, how to publish a book, and all of that great stuff. So thank you for joining into our channel. And if you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know that this channel is all about affirming ourselves from health,
Wealth,
abundance,
richness,
prosperity,
joy,
everything positive. So thank you for tuning in. And if you like videos like this, please think about subscribing and hit the bell notification. That way you can get all of our affirmative videos. We are going to have a lot of great videos in store for you, especially about our move. We manifested a move too, guys. I get excited. Are you excited about that as well?
Yes.
What did we manifest?
We manifested moving to Atlanta.
From Ohio. And this is something that we wanted to do. So stay tuned for more of those videos. But want to get started?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Mama, Mama, can I be anything I want to be?
Yes, my daughter. Yes, you can. You can be anything you want to be. Here are the beautiful illustrations. Van Taylor Monroe did our illustration, so we're super excited. He is a nationally known illustrator.
Mama, Mama, can I be a beautiful queen?
Daughter, you are a beautiful queen. Look in the mirror, don't you see?
But Mama, Mama, can I dance on the moon and back again?
Yes, my daughter. Now close your eyes. Take a deep breath and look inside. Your imagination holds the key. You can do anything. Let's show them the picture.
Mama, Mama, look at me. I am dancing on the moon. Mama, Mama, this is true. I am dancing on the moon.
Daughter, daughter, yes, I see. You are dancing on the moon. Your moonwalk is sweet and smooth. Keep dancing to the tune that you hear coming from the moon.
Mama, Mama, that was fun, but Mama, Mama, can I run in a race and speed and win? Mama, am I a champion?
Daughter, daughter, of course you are. Daughter, daughter, know who you are. You are a talented girl. You can be anything you want to be.
But Mama, Mama, can I really be anything I want to be? Anything?
Daughter, daughter, yes you can. You are intelligent, bright, and smart. Daughter, you are my shining star. Daughter, I see the sunlight in your eyes. Rays so pretty they sing lullabies.
Mama, Mama, thank you. You are my hero. You always speak positive of me. Thank you, Mama. Now I know I can do anything I want to do and be anything I want to be. I can be anything I want to be.
Daughter, I am so proud of you. Thank you for being my beautiful daughter. You are my hero too. So this is our book, Mama, Can I Be Anything I Want to Be? It is available on Amazon. It is available in the Kindle version, and it's also available in paperback. And now we want to share with you what we did to write this book. And I'm going to turn it over to Brielle. She's going to tell you how this book was birthed.
So, how we wrote this book is because I asked my mom if I could be anything I wanted to be, and she said yes. And so we just started talking, and we basically thought about writing a book, and we wrote it.
Yeah, we just put our words down on paper. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do. If you're thinking about writing a book, I want you to make sure that you get a journal. It doesn't have to be anything real special. Just get a journal and write your thoughts down in the journal. Because a lot of times, and take that journal with you, a lot of times you may be somewhere and you might get something in your head and you need to write it down. So the first thing any good writer does is they are going to have a journal, right? And where do these words come from, Brielle? What do you think?
Well, they came from us thinking, and we talked about it and wrote about it.
Right, we talked about it and wrote about it, but Brielle and I both do something that we would suggest every writer do, and that is we meditate.
Yes. Meditation helps me just calm down when I'm angry, sad, or mad.
And meditation also connects you to source energy. It connects you to, the Spirit of God. It connects you to wisdom, everything that is powerful and everything that is good. So it will connect you to the Holy Spirit, and it connects you to yourself. So you end up going within, and you will end up being able to birth all these creative things. Because we have another book coming out too. What's
Right.
that one?
I think it's the second part to Mama, Can I Be Anything I Want to Be?
Yeah. And what is it though? It's a 21-day
Journal.
So we kind of came up with that as well. It is kind of like the second part, but it's a second book.
Journal.
It's a journal. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I think she's kind of getting a little bit antsy. She's a child. She's beautiful. But you know how children are. Sometimes they're like, okay, I want to hurry up. And sometimes, Mama, I can just be talking like, I can just go on and on and on. So I'm going to cut this video a little bit short for her. And then I'm going to give you guys some tips on the other end as to how to, how you can self-publish a book. So if you want to go play, you can. If you want to stay, you can.
And to manifest.
Oh, okay. You wanted to talk about manifestation?
No, I'm saying that we can also tell them about how we manifested moving to Atlanta and publishing our book.
Okay, so do you want to tell them, since, you mentioned that, would you like to tell them about some of the things that we do to manifest in writing our book as well? And we talked about the journal, but what else?
We asked God for it.
Yeah, we did. And what else did we do?
We put it on a vision board.
Right. So vision boards are very important as well. If you want to write a book, if you want to be a bestseller, I would definitely suggest that you get a vision board out and put your vision on that board. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can just go to the Dollar Tree, get some magazines, and put it on the board. Anything else? What else do we do?
Well, we asked God for it, and we visualized it in our heads.
We did. So we visualized our book being completed in our head. And that is something that is very important. You want to make sure that you are visualizing it, that you can see it. That's why we talked about imagination is the key, that you can be anything you want to be. It all starts from within. So when you visualize something, you can really see that it's going to happen. So like Brielle said, visualization and praying. And when you pray, be specific about it. You know, when we moved to Atlanta, we were really specific about what we wanted. And that is what we got. My husband picked out our home that we're living in, but we wanted a gated community. We wanted a swimming pool. We wanted a tennis court. We wanted a gym. There were certain things that we wanted. We wanted to be in a very upscale neighborhood, and that is what we got because we were specific. So in anything, know what it is that you want. Anything else, Brio? Affirmation princess?
No.
What about the something that we do every morning? Starts with the letter A.
Affirmations.
Affirmations. Could you tell them a little bit about affirmations?
Affirmations is like what we're talking about. About affirmations is, and your words have power, and so when you speak, you're speaking things to existence, and it'll go into reality.
Right. And so how many days should we say affirmations? At least
21 days or more.
At least 21 days or more. So let's say that it is your dream to start writing a book. You want to do affirmations. I have the perfect book. I'm so happy and grateful that my book is a bestseller. I'm so happy and grateful that I am a self-published author. Or if you don't want to self-publish, I am so happy and grateful that I have a great publishing company to publish my book. You know, so these are some great things that you can say that will encourage you along the way. So now I'm going to go ahead and let Affirmation Princess go and play with her dollhouse. She got a dollhouse that's like really tall. It's almost as tall as me, guys. She has a tall dollhouse, and I know she probably wants to go play. And so you can go ahead, my lovey.
Bye.
Okay, so I wanted to just kind of help you guys in the self-publishing aspect, okay? Because what you want to do is make sure that before you self-publish, you want to make sure that you copyright your material. Now, if you are doing a children's book and you have a contract with an illustrator, because that's what we did. We have Van Taylor Monroe. He is a world-renowned illustrator, and he's an artist. So he's done artwork for President Obama. He's done artwork for Spike Lee. He's done artwork for Vice President. He blessed Vice President Kamala Harris with some beautiful artwork. So he is a well-known, he's a well-known artist illustrator. And what I did was when we were living in Cleveland, I was going to it was Martin Luther King's Day. I would never forget it. And I was going to the Martin Luther King's, their festivities that they have in Cleveland. They have like stuff at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then they also have things at the Cleveland Museum of Art, which I didn't usually go. I usually go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But this time, because I had been in prayer and meditation, the Spirit was like, go to the museum, the art museum. And I said, okay. So what I did was I got my phone out and I was looking through it. I wanted to see what kind of events they had. And I saw where Van Taylor Monroe was teaching a class on Martin Luther King's Day at the museum. And I was like, wow, I love him. I remember when the shoes were in the Smithsonian, when he did President Obama's mural. And I was like, wouldn't it be great if I could partner with him for this book? And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to ask him. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to tell him what my daughter and I are doing. She was going to the program as well. And I was just like, I'm going to do it. And I felt in my spirit, yes, talk to him and see what he would do. And so when I got there, we went to his class, and after he was finished teaching, I was talking to him about my book. And I said, can I have your email address, your card? And he was like, sure. email me. And I was just excited, it's like, okay, I'm going to email him. I'm going to tell him this is my first children's book. I really didn't know anything about children's books at all. And that's another thing. When you are doing anything, not just self-publishing a book, not just writing a book, but when you're doing anything, just go ahead and step out on faith. All we can do is fail forward. All right. I don't believe in failing, but you know what? Just one step at a time, one day at a time. We may make mistakes, but go and do it. Do the action. And lo and behold, he emailed me, maybe if I want to say a week later, maybe a week and a half. I was kind of nervous through that week, but I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that he's going to get back to me. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. And that is what he did. He got back to me, and then he came up with some amazing artwork, and I was just so excited. So that's why it is so important to have that relationship with God. It is so important to be still and to meditate and pray. So that way you can have a discerning spirit, intuition, and then your path is ordered. So that is something that I did. Now, after we completed this book is when I got everything copywritten. And the reason why I did that is I did not want to have to repay for any changes in our book. I didn't want to have to repay for anything. So I waited. I trusted him. I knew that, he was not going to take my material and do anything. We had a contract. And once he completed the work, I turned it into the copyright office in the United States of America, that copyright office. So I can't remember. I'll link the link below so that way you can know where you need to go to have your information copywritten. And you want to go to the .gov office. You don't need to go anywhere else. You can do it because it's very simple. It's very easy, and it is affordable. It's not even $100. Okay. So it's affordable. So that's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you get your own ISBN number, because when you have your own ISBN number, it belongs to you. I would suggest that you get 10 ISBN numbers, and I will link the website below as well. Bowker. You don't need to go anywhere else, because a lot of other websites will, they'll want you to pay for other things, and you don't have to do that. I'm going to link it below how you can get your ISBN number, and you can do that as well. I would suggest for you to get 10 ISBN numbers, because I believe they're no more than $300 for 10. So that's 10 books. So let's say I have this book in paperback, and then I'll have it in audio, and then I have it in ebook form. So each of them have their own ISBN numbers. So that's 3 right there. So it's just more practical, and you can circulate your money more wisely if you get 10. And then once you have 10, the other ones that you're not using, they're there for a lifetime. So when you get your next book, like we'll be coming out with our next book in the fall. I can be anything I want to be, 21-day journal. Once that comes, I already have my ISBN number. So those are important things that you want to do as well, to make sure that you copyright first and get your ISBN number. When you're on the website, your ISBN number website, when you're on the Bowker website, make sure that when you're putting in the description about your book, make sure that you use words pertaining to your book. You can always go and look up different books in the genre that your book is in, and see how other authors have come up with their description. And you want to use some good positive words. You don't want it to be too long. You want it to be kind of short. So what I'll do is I will do another video where I'm talking about the description of that book. Now, Amazon, I self-published through Amazon, and it is very easy to self-publish through Amazon. Don't get nervous. Don't get like, oh, how am I going to do this? Because Amazon will take you step by step by step. It is very easy. It's self-explanatory. So you don't need to get nervous. Now, a lot of people self-publish through other platforms, but for me, because I was already a self-published author through Amazon, this time around, I said, I'll just self-publish. However, When I self-published my first book, And God Said, I went with their kind of like ISBN number. I did not get my own ISBN number. And that is something that I regret. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to take my first book and revamp it some. And I'm probably going to, change the name and take the book and do some more. It'll be like the second edition or an added edition to And God Said book. Because you want to make sure that you get your own ISBN number. That way your book can be in a library, your book can be in stores. You have to have an ISBN number for your book to be in the library, for your book to be in stores and sold on other platforms. If you take Amazon's, that's okay. However, just know that, for you to get into the library to go into Barnes and Noble, you don't have an ISBN number, so that's not good. You want to have your own ISBN number. Now, if you're just starting out and you're like, okay, I don't want to pay for my ISBN number, I just want to kind of go out there and see what I can do, I don't know if I want to be an author, that's fine. Then go ahead and take the number from Amazon. So like I said, I self-published through Amazon. I would suggest that you make sure that you know the size of everything on here, everything inside of your book. I mean, because in our book, we have pages, our page, our bio and everything. So make sure that you know the exact size of that.